Hey there, fellow AI enthusiasts. Get this, we're on the verge of a new era in artificial intelligence, and it's all about making AI more accessible, impactful for everyone.
Yeah.
And on AI Frontiers, we're diving into some seriously cool breakthroughs that are bringing us closer to what experts call artificial general intelligence, or AGI for short.
That's right. We're moving beyond AI that's good at just one thing,
Right.
playing chess or recognizing faces.
Yeah.
We're talking about AI that can reason across different domains, solve complex problems, and maybe even understand the world a little bit more like we do.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit.
Sure.
One of the most exciting developments is the emergence of these things called multimodal models.
Right.
So what exactly are they,
Yeah.
and why should we be excited?
Well, think about how you learn.
Yeah,
You don't just learn from reading books, right?
right.
You learn from seeing, hearing, touching, experiencing the world in all its messy glory.
Yeah.
Multimodal models are kind of like that for AI. They're trained on massive data sets that combine images, text, audio, even sensor data all at once.
So instead of just showing an AI a bunch of pictures of cats and saying, hey, this is a cat, we're now showing it pictures, playing cat sounds, maybe even letting it feel a virtual cat.
Exactly. And the amazing thing is these models are starting to make connections across these different domains in ways we never thought possible.
Wow.
They're starting to see the world as a more interconnected whole, just like we do.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
So what kind of real-world results are we seeing with this multimodal approach? Give us some concrete examples.
Well, one example is in medical imaging.
Okay.
Researchers have found that training a model on both medical scans and descriptions written by doctors can significantly improve its ability to diagnose diseases.
So it's almost like the AI is developing a deeper understanding of what it's seeing, not just recognizing patterns.
Right, and this ability to reason across different domains is a big step towards AGI. It suggests that AI is moving beyond narrow, task-specific intelligence and developing a more general, adaptable kind of intelligence.
This is all really exciting, but let's be honest.
Sure.
Training these massive AI models takes a ton of computing power and energy.
Right.
Is there anything being done to make AI more efficient?
Absolutely. There's a lot of research going on in that area, and one of the most promising avenues is the use of what are called quantum-inspired algorithms.
Okay, quantum anything usually makes my head spin a little.
Yeah.
But I'm all ears. Break it down for us.
It's actually not as complicated as it sounds.
Okay.
We're not talking about building full-fledged quantum computers here.
Yeah.
Instead, researchers are taking inspiration from the principles of quantum mechanics to design new types of algorithms that can run on classical computers.
So it's like taking a shortcut, using some of the weirdness of the quantum world to make our regular computers work smarter.
Exactly, and the results are pretty impressive.
Oh, wow.
These quantum-inspired algorithms are helping AI models learn faster, use less memory, and even come up with more creative solutions.
So give us some specifics. How
Sure.
much faster and more efficient are we talking about?
Well, in some cases, we're seeing training times reduced by orders of magnitude.
Wow.
That means what used to take weeks or even months
Oh, wow.
can now be done in days or even hours.
Okay.
And because these algorithms are so efficient, they're opening up new possibilities for deploying AI on devices with limited resources,
Yeah.
like smartphones or even tiny sensors.
Okay, so we've got AI that's getting better at learning from all sorts of data thanks to multimodal models.
Right.
And then we have these quantum-inspired algorithms making things faster and more efficient.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's this whole other area of AI hardware that's getting a lot of buzz.
Uh-huh.
Something about chips that are designed to mimic the human brain.
You're talking about neuromorphic chips. And yes, they're another exciting development in the quest for more powerful and efficient AI.
So instead of trying to cram AI onto traditional computer chips,
Right.
we're now building chips that are actually structured more like our own brains.
That's the idea. Neuromorphic chips use a completely different architecture than traditional chips.
Okay.
They're designed to process information in a way that's more analogous to how neurons communicate in the brain.
So what are the advantages of this brain-inspired approach? What makes neuromorphic chips so special?
Well, for one thing, they're incredibly energy efficient.
Okay.
You remember how we talked about AI models needing a ton of computing power?
Yeah?
Neuromorphic chips can perform the same task using a fraction of the energy.
How much less energy are we talking about?
We're talking about orders of magnitude less energy.
Wow.
In some cases, neuromorphic chips can perform trillions of operations per second using less power than a light bulb.
That's mind-blowing.
Yeah.
So what kind of applications are these energy-sipping chips good for?
Well, they're ideal for anything that requires real-time processing and low power consumption,
Right.
like robotics, self-driving cars, and even implantable medical devices.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here, from AI that can learn from anything to chips that mimic the human brain.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
It's clearly we're on the cusp of some truly transformative advancements in AI.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get too carried away with all the amazing possibilities, I think it's important to step back and consider the bigger picture. What do all these breakthroughs mean for us as individuals, as a society?
Yeah, I agree.
That's something we'll explore in more detail in the next part of our deep dive.
I think that's really important. It's important to think about not just the what of AI, but also the why and the how.
Right.
What are the ethical implications of these technologies?
Yeah.
How can we ensure that AI is developed and used in a way that benefits all of humanity?
Right.
These are questions we need to grapple with as we enter this new era of AI. As AI becomes more powerful and integrated into our lives, it's crucial to consider the potential impact on healthcare.
Yeah, definitely. It's a field that is ripe for disruption, and we're already seeing AI make some incredible strides.
Absolutely.
So what are some of the most exciting advancements you've seen in this area?
One area that's particularly promising is personalized medicine.
Okay.
Imagine a world where treatments are tailored to your specific genetic makeup, lifestyle, and even the unique characteristics of your disease. AI is helping to make that a reality.
That sounds incredible.
It is.
But how does AI actually achieve that level of personalization?
Well, by analyzing vast amounts of data from electronic health records, genetic databases, and clinical trials, AI algorithms can identify patterns and make predictions about how individual patients will respond to different treatments.
So instead of a one-size-fits-all approach, we're moving towards a future where treatments are as unique as the patients themselves.
Precisely. And that's a game changer, especially for complex diseases like cancer, where treatment outcomes can vary widely from person to person. AI can help doctors make more informed decisions about which treatments are most likely to be effective for each individual patient.
That's truly remarkable. Are there any specific examples of AI-powered personalized medicine that you find particularly inspiring?
Absolutely. Researchers are using AI to develop personalized cancer vaccines that train the immune system to attack specific tumor cells.
Wow.
This approach has shown incredible promise in early clinical trials.
That's truly groundbreaking. It sounds like AI is giving us a whole new arsenal of weapons in the fight against cancer. What about other areas of healthcare? Where else is AI making a big impact?
Another exciting area is drug discovery.
Okay.
Traditionally, developing new drugs has been a slow and expensive process, often taking years and billions of dollars to bring a single drug to market.
Right.
But AI is helping to accelerate that process dramatically.
How so? What role is AI playing in drug discovery?
Well, AI algorithms can analyze massive data sets of molecular structures and biological pathways to identify promising drug candidates much faster than humans can.
Wow.
They can also predict how different drugs will interact with the human body, helping to reduce the risk of side effects.
So AI is essentially acting like a superpowered research assistant, helping scientists sift through mountains of data and zero in on the most promising leads.
That's a great analogy, and as a result, we're seeing new drugs being developed at an unprecedented pace, offering hope for patients with a wide range of diseases.
It's amazing to think that AI could help us cure diseases that were once considered incurable. It's truly an exciting time to be alive. But speaking of exciting times, let's shift gears for a moment and talk about another frontier where AI is playing a major role: space exploration.
Yes, space is a natural fit for AI.
Yeah?
It's a hostile and unforgiving environment where robots and autonomous systems can really shine,
Right.
and we're already seeing AI being used in some pretty remarkable ways in space exploration.
Give us some examples. How is AI helping us explore the cosmos?
Well, one of the most exciting applications is in autonomous spacecraft navigation. AI algorithm can process data from sensors and cameras to guide spacecraft through complex maneuvers, avoid obstacles, and even land safely on other planets.
So we're talking about spacecraft that can basically think for themselves, making decisions and taking actions without human intervention.
Exactly, and that's crucial for missions to distant destinations like Mars, where communication delays make real-time control from Earth impossible.
Right.
AI gives these spacecraft the intelligence and autonomy they need to operate safely and effectively on their own.
That's pretty mind-blowing. It's like we're sending AI astronauts out to explore the universe for us What other applications of AI are we seeing in space?
AI is also being used to analyze the vast amounts of data collected by telescopes and other scientific instruments. It can identify patterns and anomalies in this data that might be missed by human scientists, leading to new discoveries about the universe.
So AI is not only helping us explore space, it's also helping us understand it better.
That's right. It's like having a super intelligent assistant that can sift through mountains of data and point out the most interesting and important findings.
This is all incredibly fascinating. From personalized medicine to autonomous spacecraft, it's clear that AI is having a profound impact on a wide range of fields. But as we continue to push the boundaries of AI,
Yeah,
it's important to remember that with great power comes great responsibility.
I completely agree. As AI systems become more sophisticated and autonomous, we need to be mindful of the ethical implications.
Yeah, for sure.
How can we ensure that these technologies are used for good and not for harm?
Right.
That's a question that deserves careful consideration.
It's incredible to think about how far AI has come, and even more exciting to imagine what the future holds.
It really is a pivotal moment.
Yeah.
We're transitioning from AI as a tool to AI as a collaborator, a partner in pushing the boundaries of human ingenuity.
So what's next? What kind of breakthroughs are on the horizon that really get you excited about the future of AI?
Well, one area that I'm particularly fascinated by is the convergence of different AI disciplines.
Okay,
We've talked about multimodal models and quantum-inspired algorithms,
right.
but imagine combining those with advancements in areas like robotics and natural language processing.
So we're talking about AI that can not only understand and reason, but also interact with the physical world and communicate with us in a more natural way.
Exactly. We could see robots that can learn new tasks by watching humans interact with their environment,
Wow.
or AI systems that can help us design and build entirely new products and technologies.
That sounds like something straight out of a science fiction movie.
It does, doesn't it? But the lines between science fiction and reality are blurring faster than ever before. And I believe that this convergence of AI disciplines will lead to some truly transformative innovations in the years to come.
Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room with all this talk about super intelligent AI.
Sure.
What about the potential risks? How can we ensure that AI is used for good and not for harm?
That's a crucial question. And it's one that we need to address head on as we develop these increasingly powerful technologies. Transparency is key. We need to understand how these AI systems work, how they make decisions, and what their limitations are.
So it's not just about building smarter AI, but also about building more responsible AI.
Absolutely. We need to design AI systems with ethical considerations built in from the ground up. We need to think carefully about the potential consequences of their actions and ensure that they align with our values as a society.
That makes a lot of sense. It's not enough to just focus on the technical advancements. We also need to have a thoughtful and ongoing conversation about the ethical implications of AI.
I couldn't agree more. This is a conversation that needs to involve not just AI experts, but also policymakers, ethicists, and the public at large.
Right.
We need to work together to shape a future where AI benefits all of humanity.
So to our listeners out there, we encourage you to stay informed, stay engaged, and stay curious. The future of AI is not predetermined. It's something that we're all creating together.
And remember, AI is not some magical force that's beyond our control. It's a tool. And like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill. The choice is ultimately ours.
Well said. That's a wrap for today's deep dive into the fascinating world of AI. We hope you found it informative and thought-provoking. Until next time, keep exploring and keep learning.